Well, welcome again to Boondock Farms this morning on November, I think it's the 20th of 2019. This morning's video is a little bit about building my compost pile. People do it in different ways. I just naturally do it here under the trees and what have you, and just let the rain and what comes and how it works, and just naturally as I can without doing a whole lot of work to it. Just adding things to it throughout the year, and this time of year, as you can see, the leaves have fallen, and I have some friends who bring leaves by, and then we break them up out of the yard also, and we put them in this compost right here over a period of years. Of course, I clean out my chicken house and clean out my goat pens and clean out my rabbit manure, and then we've just processed 5 goats here, and we kept them up in there for about a week, and so they give me some old manure and what have you. Now we're going to throw it on there, but this is basically all I do is I just do the carbon and do the nitrogen, whether it be green or manure or stuff I pulled out of the garden, what have you. But for the carbon, I like to take the leaves. Now these are some leaves that a friend of mine brought over. He had some boys cleaning out, and so what I do is just take some leaves here and dump them in. And I try to fill it up as I go. Of course, you know, compost is it's a layer system. It's carbon and then nitrogen, carbon, nitrogen, carbon, nitrogen, and then you water it in and let the sun set on it, heat it up, and let it cool today. Take care of the rest, and that's how we do it. Chicky, chicky, chicky. It's probably about 37 degrees out here this morning. And today's high will be up to 52. Partly sunny, so it's a little overcast right now, but the sun will come out, and it's a typical November, mid-November week here. This is a pretty long process here, so I'm going to try to make this video as short as I can without editing and what have you. I'll try to make it. There's my chickens. That's what I have in there. And then I take some leaves and throw it in there also. And they live in an 8x8 chicken house right here. And we collect eggs and we eat off them. And then let me take you up here where I got some nitrogen right here. Right here is my processing center where I process our animals, whether it be chickens or whether it be goats or pigs or rabbits or what have you. But this is where we process it. And about 3 weeks ago, we processed 5 goats right here, and we kept them in here for a week before we could get to it, and we fed them up and what have you. But in here is some rich manure right here, and with the nitrogen content, we'll take the manure that we gather. We'll throw it in there. With the straw, manure, and just what comes along out of that. Now, by throwing that manure out of that trailer on here and going through and putting the rabbit manure in and the chicken manure on top of it, I'll take another layer of these leaves and throw on top of that, and this will bury down and pack down over the period until May or June when we're ready to plant in the spring or for the spring and summer garden. But let me show you what the dirt ends up like over just a short period of time, and letting it naturally just as it rains on it and the sun gets on it and what have you. This past couple of years I had some knee surgeries done, as you've seen in the past in the videos, and this is what the dirt looks like, turns into. Look at that. Isn't that nice? That's nice. That's good growing dirt right there. And it goes good. It goes down a good 8 inches. This is just in the past 2 years of doing this. So we'll be ready by springtime when we get that manure piled up in there. But also, let me show you what else we're doing. Here on the farm, we decided to, in watching the YouTube and the RVers, and of course that's the two I watch, RVers and homesteading. we decided to go ahead and restore a 1969 Holiday Rambler travel trailer. And we finished putting the floor in. We put the box back on top of it, put it all together, and this is where we're at. This is the tub that goes in there. But this is where we're at in this adventure, this project. The floor looks nice. It's solid. And we'll finish this up. We're putting it together. It's a long process, especially when you don't know anything about it and trying your best at it. Now this week we're putting the shrouds on down here around the bottom, and we'll complete that and get that done. And at the same time, when I'm doing that down there, Miss Cindy's shining up and cleaning up, and we're replacing windows in it too. And that's where we're at on that right there. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. If there's anything that you want to see on the farm, what we do, go ahead and make a comment and ask. We might try to do live ones every once in a while here and there. But that's what I'm doing as far as the compost today. And in the middle of the day, I got to go get a pedicure. But I'll clean that trailer out and finish putting that manure back on top of that and layer it again down with leaves again. And the sun's out, so that'll work out pretty good. It's supposed to be a partly cloudy day, get up to 52 degrees today. But that's where we're at, and that's what we're doing. So go ahead and subscribe. And if you belong to boondockerswelcome.com, come on by. Bromark Farms, we're in Crossville, Tennessee. If you belong to Harvest Host, come on by and stay a couple of days, or a day, or a night, whatever. We just had one leave out the other night, well, yesterday morning. And go ahead and subscribe. And as always, read your Bible every day. Be sensitive to that spirit and answer your convictions when they come along. And listen, I'll see you in the next video, okay? God bless, be good, and love your family. Okay? See you in the next video. Bye.